Hello everyone, this is FeelGood of FeelGood Gunpla, and this is part 2 of the SD Cross Silhouette ARC 78-2. Now here, I have the weapons installed on it, and compared to the SD frame here, sorry about that. You can actually tell the difference, and also you can see what the SD frame looks like with no parts, none of the parts on there. So it's kind of like a flip. It's pretty much a switch to what it was in part 1 of this review. I'll show a little bit of the SD frame here. Not much other than he can have his arms outstretched, and that's pretty much it. And here, I'm going to have it turn around. I'll tell you what, let me see if I can do this. Alright. If I can just move this here. Got rid of... Okay. Now, I'm going to put a picture right now on the side right here. And there it is. You can see what it looks like with the SD frame, with the stuff all on it, everything on it. And then you can see it over here to the right with the cross silhouette on it. And it's pretty much a big difference between the two. Also, let me just center this here. If you look to the upper right here, it would also show a video where you can swap out the eyes. Actually, quite a simple process. Well, that if you have a part separator, because to do that, you will need a part separator, because some of these parts can get so tight on there, especially like when you're trying to get the head out of the helmet. If you ain't got a part separator, it can be hard to do, because I had to take the head apart and take the face out because it was up in there so good. But then again, that just makes it so it nothing to pop off, which is good. And I'm going to turn the turntable here and give y'all guys a look on what this kit looks like. As you can see, the right arm here where the gun is holding, is at a pretty much I'm thinking that's a 90-degree angle. Also, you can kind of see where I got the shield bent up a little bit. Also, I will have the photo gallery of this kit off my Facebook page. In the link, I will have a link to the album of this kit on my Facebook page in the description below. I have a link that goes to that album that will have this kit in it. As you can see, and I'm gonna turn around here again, you can see right here where it can bend the arm almost in a 90-degree angle, and you can hold the gun like a high grade kit or a master grade kit, instead of having to arch the arm like pretty much the shoulder, rotate the shoulder up just so you can have it outstretched, which looks a little weird. Also, you'll see right here that the joint is also bent almost at a 90-degree angle, so you can have the shield a certain way. So you can actually get a pose where it looks like you are blocking with that shield. Now, I did paint with a Gundam marker. It's Beam Saber. I'll show it to you. It did not come like it took this color, which is kind of weird. So yeah. So I may actually, I don't know, I may not pull I'm not gonna use it in this review, a beam saber, but probably when I'm taking pictures of it for my album, I may use a high grade beam saber to show it with some beam saber poses. But as you can see here, it looks better proportionate. I mean, the head just don't look as big because everything is, like I said, more proportionate. It's stretched out a little more. It just looks better with the cross silhouette frame, basically like it's meant to be with the cross silhouette frame, which in a way, it was designed for the cross. Well, basically, it was designed for the cross silhouette frame to be on there. So, you know, they just do the SD frame, I guess, for good measure, or, you know, just because it's an SD, so they had to do that, I guess, you know. But it looks a lot better with that, and I can see why they give you two different instructions to go by, one for the SD and one for the cross silhouette. Because basically, if you did like I did and had the SD frame put on, and then you put it on the SD frame first, and then you take it out, put in the cross silhouette frame, you're gonna run into some problems like getting it back off the leg of the SD frame, putting it on. You're gonna have a little problem putting it on the cross silhouette frame in the legs. You're gonna have. I had a problem putting the waist back on the cross silhouette frame. I don't know why, but I did, and you know, I had a little problem doing that. So, me personally, if I was you guys, it's basically choose one or the other. Because not, you're going to have a little problem taking it off. And if you don't have a part separator, like I do, to help me, you know, take apart parts that have already been put together, then you could run the risk of damaging your kit. And you don't want to do that. So if you're going to do like I did, make sure you have a part separator on hand to help out with that. Because that was the only way I was able to do this without damaging the kit. But in the future, I just want to say, just right off the bat, that I would not be doing a SD frame and then a cross silhouette frame, you know, for the kit, for the cross silhouette kits. It would be either in the cross silhouette frame or not at all. I just won't get the kit, or what I do is I will get the kit, but I will not put it together until I get the cross silhouette frame. It looks a whole lot better with a cross silhouette frame. Now, would I use the more traditional Gundam eyes for this kit? For this kit? Some I may, some I may not. You probably will see more with the traditional, I like to call human-like eyes, than the mobile suit eyes, because that's one of the things I like about the SD, is because you can have them with the human-like eyes, which to me adds personality and almost life, a little bit of life into it, if that makes sense. But I would say this kit looks amazing with the cross silhouette frame. When you put the cross silhouette frame on there, you really don't even want to even think about the SD frame. SD frame is alright. It does what it does. But the cross silhouette frame is where it's at. You know, and for like future builds of the cross silhouette kit, I said this already, but I'm going to say it again. I will have the cross silhouette frame on there, or I would not review the kit until I get that frame. So I'm basically buying the cross silhouette frame for that kit every time I purchase a cross silhouette kit. Basically, I will be getting that frame because it just looks a whole lot better with the cross silhouette kit on there. I mean, you can, like, you saw what I did when I showed with just the frame, what poses you can do with that. You can do it with this. Probably mine with a tad bit less articulation, but that's only because, like, when you're trying to do a bend now in the leg, like I had earlier, you will run into basically the side skirt here getting away a little bit of it, getting on its knee. So it can still do like get on its knee a little bit, but it looks kind of funny. but like it can do a bend at the knee, pretty much a 90-degree angle, if I'm saying that right, with the knees. It can do a 90-degree, probably more with the arms. So that's why you see it with the gun the way it is, because it, it's basically has it almost at a 90-degree angle, just about. You see right here how it's holding the gun. SD frame, you have to turn the shoulder all the way around just so you can have the gun outstretched, which makes it look kind of funny. Although, in a certain point when you're doing the outstretched gun, you can't, basically, I would say that basically when you're trying to pull off a pose like this, you can do it with the cross silhouette frame. You can't do it with the SD frame. You pretty much have an outstretched arm or the arm in the relaxed position. Also, like for my album, I'll also be having different poses that you can do with the kit that you can't do with the SD frame, because really the SD frame you can only do like 3 poses max. But I really like the cross silhouette kit. To me, the only downside with this line is there's just not too many kits released already. So, it's not really a lot. Unlike the traditional SD kits, you got a whole bunch of SDs that you can choose from. Here you got maybe about 4, 5. I would say if you add the Zaku, this kit here, Double Dollar Ace, the Zeta Gundam just came out. So let's see. Oh boy, I lost my count. Zaku, this one, Ace, Nightingale, and Zeta. I would say that's about 5. You can correct me in the comment section if I miscounted. So that's pretty much 5 kits. Well, take that back. 4 kits, because technically the Double Diver Ace is not released yet. It will be released soon, next month or in December. It says November, but some sites it says December. I mean, it says November, but some other sites are saying December. Either one, is whatever, because either way, I am buying the kit. And even if I have to pre-order it, I'm getting it, which I may end up doing anyway, just pre-ordering it. But there's at least 4 kits that are out now. And there's like 2 more that will be released. And 1 being the Ace that's going to be released soon. But this is with it, with all the equipment on it. And I tell you what I will do. I'm going to stop this turntable here. I'm going to take the shield off. If I can get it off without damaging anything or popping a limb off, which depending how it gets popped, it'd be easy to put back on. Let me fix this shield up. All right, there we go. And also, you can't, like I say, you can see here. I'm gonna zoom in on it, and you can see how it's bent. And you cannot bend that like that in the SD kit. And also, you can see how this arm here is also bent. You can do that with the SD kit. Slightly, but not really that good, because you can just have it, you can have it like this, and I'm gonna take some pictures of it, and I'm gonna try to take some really good pictures with it. So you can see. I may not can be able to put it through its paces like some people when it comes to posability, but I'm gonna see what I can do with it. when it comes to posing. Although I'm not the best poser. That didn't sound right. I'm not good at posing kits. I'm just not. And we're just going to have it here. See. But you can kind of see here, also with the leg here. Ooh, Lord, don't let me break nothing. How it can do. I mean, if it wasn't for the side skirt, it can probably kick his leg out pretty good. Sorry. So, I'm sorry I can't do all the poses here on my videos, but I'm trying to keep my videos at 20 minutes at the most, although I do fail sometimes. So, whoop. Let's try that again, shall we? Because I messed that one up. So we're going to turn it around here. Fix the focus. So basically, yes, I'm sorry I couldn't explain more on it, but like I said, I am trying to keep my reviews at least at the most at 20 minutes. You know, so basically just to wrap this up, good detail, good articulation, just part separation is really good. And when you add the cross silhouette frame itself on there, you have posability that you just can't get with a normal SD kit. You're pretty much at the point getting near high grade. You're pretty much getting near high grade posability, which is pretty good. For an SD, that's doing very good. Now, the only thing is probably worth complaining about this kit right now, or more like the series right now, is the fact that it's just not enough kits released in this series. But from what they did to the RX-78-2 here, I'm pretty much in my mind, they're off to a very good start. And of course, they got 4 of the kits already released, ready to go. 2 more that will be released within a couple of months. I mean, you ain't got ready to paint anything on this kit. And you can paint the shield if you want to, but if you're patient with the sticker, it'll look nice. The sticker on there now looks like a metallic yellow. So, not bad. So, I am really happy with this kit. I'm glad that I bought the kit plus the frame. To me, if you don't buy the frame, I wouldn't buy the kit. In my opinion, I wouldn't buy the kit unless you're buying a frame with it. Because that's truly where its potential when it comes to this kit is the frame. The frame on this kit is one of the biggest selling points on there because you know, even without the frame, it has good articulation. You get both Gundam eyes and like the human-like eyes. You got a kit with good detail and part separation. Stickers are not really that bad. And once you add the cross silhouette frame itself, you got a kit that actually poses pretty good. Almost like a high grade. So, my recommendation is definitely buy this kit. If you don't have it, get it. Now, whether it's the combo or separately, it doesn't matter. It's worth the money either way. I'm gonna go out there and be a little bold and say, if I had to choose from all the RX-78-2 SD kits out there, if you ask me which one's the best, I would point to this one, because this one would be the best RX-78-2 in SD form to date. To me, if they keep releasing uh release more kits for the cross silhouette line, to me it will get to the point you really won't want to buy any other SD. That's just me. You know, you can disagree with it. You know, that's your choice. But to me, this is the SD line for me. Now, I have bought 3 other SDs. The Destiny, the Strike Full package, the Bill Strike Full package, and the RX-0 Mara, which I said I was going to paint it, but I'm still debating, should I paint it or should not. I don't want to paint all of it. I just want to paint some of it. We'll see how that goes as it get closer to me doing a review on that particular kit. But yes, I really like this kit. After this, I am going to take some pictures and add it to the album that I have on my Facebook page. Again, the link to that album for this kit will be in the description. Will be in the link in the description below. What can I say? This is a great kit. Must buy. You must buy this kit. Any kit that comes in this line, you got to buy it because it's just that good. And with that being said, this is the end of the review. This is the end of part 2 of the SD Cross Silhouette RX-78-2. I hope everyone enjoyed the review. I appreciate everyone taking their time out that day to watch this review. I really appreciate it. I wish everyone a great day. Later.